Hey guys, it's Dan O'Donnell from Positive Atmosphere. I'm on a roll. This is my third video in about the last 10 minutes. As you can see, because I keep wearing the same shirt, this is a BC Lions CFL shirt that my friend was going to throw away, so I got it. Anyway, lost my train of thought. What was I going to talk about? Okay, so I was watching Tony Robbins, and actually I was listening to Tony Robbins, and he was talking about fear and what goes on in your head regarding fear. He gave the example of some singer. I don't remember who it was. My nose itches. But here's the deal. He said there was one lady whose career didn't go where people thought it would. I guess she had all this incredible talent, and everybody expected her to be huge, but she would get this terrible stage fright, and she would choke, and her live performances weren't good, and it kind of, her career basically was a flop because she couldn't get over this fear. So when they talked to her about, hey, what's wrong? What are you experiencing? It was, well, when I'm backstage and the show's about to go on, I start sweating, my hands get clammy, my heart starts beating fast, my voice starts quivering, and basically all this excitement turned into terror and fear in her, and she couldn't get that shaken out of her head, and she would go out on stage and bomb. So, then Tony Robbins was saying he talked with, I believe it was him interviewing Bruce Springsteen, and who is like known to be this incredible live performer, right? And he said, hey, before you go out on stage, tell me about it. What's like your pregame? What's it like? What do you feel? And he said, oh man, I'm backstage. Man, I start sweating. My hands are clammy. I'm like shaking. My heart starts beating fast. All the same exact things that this other lady went through. And he said, really, that's interesting. So what does that mean to you? And he said, man, that's when it's time to rock, And the top athletes will say the same thing. They feel just like the guys that go out there and choke. They get all the butterflies and everything, but that's game time, and it's time to go perform. So really all that stuff is excitement. I mean, you are excited. You're stimulated, right? There's something going on. But you decide how your mind translates that. Is this a huge opportunity? Is this an exciting event that you can really go out there and make an impact, and this is when it all happens and you're excited because you've been waiting for this opportunity? Or is this terrifying? What will they think? What if I fail? It's like the rock climber who thinks about not falling, right? Oh, I hope I don't fall, I hope I don't fall. Well, that's what you're focusing on. That's what you're going to get. Turn your mind to the end result you want and be excited that this is the opportunity. This is game time. This is what you practiced for. Okay? So there's a million examples like that. Race car drivers thinking about not hitting the wall. I was a pitcher in baseball. You never ever want to think about not walking somebody. You think about throwing a strike. You think about hitting the catcher's mitt. Okay? That's all you think about. Never think don't this, don't that, because your brain doesn't work that way. Whatever you focus on is most likely to happen. So treat this kind of excitement and what some would label as fear as it's like this extra energy that you get and this power because it's game time. So I hope that helps you guys out. The next time you feel this, it's totally normal. The top performers out there, they feel it too. Okay? And then they use that as fuel. So, these top performers are not robots with no emotions. They're not. They use that. So, anyway, I hope that helps you out a little bit. And go watch some biographies, you guys. If you haven't already, you can go to, there's clicker.com, clicker.com. Go there and just type biography, search biography. And I think there's about 109 episodes on the biography channel there. And you can watch all these biographies of all these awesome people and what they've been through. The people that you thought were, the legend of them, it makes it sound like they're perfect and never had their challenges. But, you can go in there and watch about Mark Twain and Norman Rockwell and Roberto Clemente and all these really great biographies and understand what these people went through. So I think that's one of the best ways to learn about life, is to look at examples of people that really did something significant. So, Colonel Sanders is on there. What did I just watch today? Ron Popeil, the big infomercial guy. Anyway, there's a million of them. So go check it out, you guys. Go check out positiveatmosphere.com. It's all free. It's the positive community. It's all about connecting positive people. Hope to see you there. Thanks a lot.